Hello everybody, welcome to another great episode of Hillbilly Select Reviews. Today we are doing a bourbon, Larceny. Check it out. Yeah, look at that. Look at the little key, alright? Okay, the quick story behind this bourbon, alright? Supposedly there was a guy named Fitzgerald. Can't remember, John Fitzgerald. And he was a night watchman at the distillery where this was made. This is made by Heaven Hill. And he used to sneak in at night and steal the whiskey because he had the key to the rick room where it was stored. And they would start calling the barrels that were light, that looked like somebody had taken some out or was had less than usual, Fitzgerald barrels. And they still do that today. If you go take a tour and if you work there, it'll be like, this one's a Fitzgerald bar, it's a little light. Maybe it has a leak, maybe this, maybe that. I believe he used to sell it too, under his own brand, say it was his. And supposedly he took it from the best barrels. So the guy apparently was a hell of a bourbon connoisseur, would spend all night tasting them and then steal from the best barrels. That's the story that goes with this Larceny. Now this Larceny is what's called a wheated bourbon, meaning the second ingredient in it is wheat. A lot of times it's rye. There's no rye in here. Rye is like rye bread. It's spicy. It's got a certain taste. Wheat is a lot milder and softer. Other wheated bourbons would be Pappy Van Winkle, for example, is a wheated bourbon. This, I believe, let's see, 68% corn, and I wrote it down here, 20% wheat, and then 12% barley. You know it's always got to be at least 51% corn to be whiskey. It is a Kentucky straight bourbon, so that means it's been aged at least 2 years. It is 46 ABV, 92 proof. It is not an expensive bourbon. It is around $20 for a 750. So, let's give it a shot. Let's give this bad boy a shot. I love getting these little ones, man. You can compare them a bunch in a row. If you don't like it, you're not stuck. If you like it, you go get the big bottle. All right, so. Yeah, there you go. It's pretty copper. Yeah, pretty copper. So there it is, at least 2 years. Got, you know, bourbon can't have any, only thing you can add to bourbon is water, by law. So bourbon never has any artificial color in it. That's a nice color to it, so you can see it's at least 2 years in a bourbon barrel. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that if it's less than 4, it has to be at least 2 years to be straight. I think less than 4, it has to have an age statement. So this doesn't have an age statement, so I'm assuming it's more than 4 years in the barrel, which is crazy for the price and for the ABV, because that's a long time to tie up something to sell for $20 a bottle, and that's a high proof too. So do not water it down to get more out of it. Bring it down to 80. All right, to leave it at 92. All right, let's see what we got. That's a good smell. You know, it's not as like alcohol punchy burn you as you would think that a 92 proof would be. It's got a bit of a tobacco smell to it, fitting for Kentucky. There's no rye, but yet there's a spiciness to it, a spicy sweet. I kind of like cinnamon bread, cinnamon toast, where you put butter on toast and you sprinkle sugar and cinnamon. Pleasant, very pleasant. So that's what I'm getting out of there. So that's nice. Might be a candy type smell too. Give it a You know what I'm getting out of this? What are those candies? Like Red Hots? You know what I'm talking about? Little circles, and they're made of sugar, of course, but they got like cinnamon in them. They're called Red Hots. with the ABV and all. This tastes like a handful of Red Hots. Sort of. It's got a little butterscotch type taste to it. You can taste the wood in it. Maybe a little caramel as well. Tell you, for the price, this is a great sipper for the price, and for the price it would be a good mixer. Because, you know, you're not paying a lot for it, but it's a good bourbon. Alright, now I'm going to put a little bit of water in it. I'm going to use limestone water. That's where it's made from. I have the same water that they make this with. Now, where did I get it? Where can everybody get it? Well, where I got it was out of the sink because I live very close to where they make this bourbon. And it's the same bourbon they use. Now, true, there's probably a little more, but I put this through a filter. I took out all the chlorine and chemicals like that, so it's pretty close to the water, and it's the same source where it comes from. But not all you live here in Kentucky. All right, put a little water in there. Roy brought out like a, oh now, you know what it smells like now? It smells like those caramel candies with the vanilla in the middle, like that cream vanilla. I don't know what the heck they're called, but they're good. And that's what this smells like now. Really good. Bourbon's always sweet. It smells good. Wow. Wow. Took out all the heat. And kind of candied it, honeyed it up a little bit. Made it really nice with a little bit of water. Really nice. I generally don't like putting water in things. I do it for the reviews, but I have to make a mental note that this actually improved a lot with the water. Now it's a real great sipper. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed it. And from Hillbilly Select Reviews, I'm going to sit here now and finish sipping my beautiful, beautiful shot of whiskey. Have a wonderful day, everybody. If you find Larceny for the price, I suggest that you buy it. If you do, no matter how long in the future it is, come back here and put it in the comments because I want to know what you think. And of course, the viewers do. People read them. They're like me. A lot of times you'll put the video on and read the comments. So, thanks, everybody. Have a great day.